Glad you're feeling better. Hi, Polly. Come on in. And yes, oh good. Take a moment to start with our inhale through the nose and then open up. Well, hello, everybody. Good morning. Good to have everybody back. And then come down to your hands. Now, if you'd like, you can do a vinyasa with me. If you need to just wait for me in down dog, you can. We're going to bend the elbows and take an inhale to go up dog. Woo! And then lift your hips and add a push-up down dog. Walk your dog, bend one knee and bend the other. Right and left and right and left and right and left, and then lift up both heels and lower. This ought to feel so good on your calves. Lift and lower, lift and lower. And then leave the heels down. So you're trying to stretch your heels to the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower your shins down and take a little cat-cow. Flex, extend, exhale, flexion, extension, and flexion, and extension. Now you can stay here, or if you would like to take it up to a down dog, lift your heels and go through the spine into up dog, and then tuck the chin, upper, middle, lower back, down dog. So you can do the cat-cow or hello. Come on in, everybody. Inhale, up dog, and tuck. So we're waking up this body with spinal flexion and extension, linking breath with movement. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. One more. Breathe in. And the next time you're in down dog, you can walk up to your hands or step any way you want, halfway up. And then once your blood pressure settles, go up into a back bend, lift up your arms, take an inhale. And then open up the legs to a 5-pointed star. Bring your hands down. And then once your hands are down, bend one knee and bend the other. Now this is at your own pace. We're getting some blood flow in here. Some synovial fluid going. You might be able to go a little lower as your hips warm up. Inhale. Good. Listen to your gut. Exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. And you can stay on the side at 90 degrees if you'd like, or if you want to go lower, you can. We'll just stay about 5. Beautiful. 4. Atta girl. 3. 2. Now we're going to go over to the other side, touching base. 90 degrees is fine. Maybe you'll go lower. And hold. 5. Gorgeous. 4. 3, 2, and then push yourself back into the center. Leave your right arm down and open up your left arm and stretch like you're a windmill. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale up here, and then exhale to switch arms. Windmill. And your back is opening, and try to act like you're touching the ceiling. You're lifting up and you're opening your back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then exhale to lower. Now just kind of shake out any tension in the neck. We're going to walk the hands more forward so you're in the hammock pose. This is down dog meets wide legs, and breathe. Press the heels towards the floor, lengthen through your knees, push your hands into the mat, hold. Now you can stay here or lift your heels and add an up dog with the wide legs, and an exhale to press back. That a girl. Inhale up, and you might just stay there and release tension as well, and exhale. Good. We'll do 4 of those. Inhale. Beautiful. And exhale. And lift. Inhale. Shoulders open. And exhale. And then walk those hands underneath the head again, and then you're going to take both hands to your hip bones. Take an inhale to push your spine up, and you can go into a little bit of a back bend here. Ah, elbows squeeze towards each other. Heart lifts up to the sky. Hips are open. Breathe in. And then once you're back in neutral, your hands can come together. Step, walk, or jump the feet in. Take a sip. Meet me back here. Good job. You're doing great. We're going to take an inhale to go up into a back bend, standing, pass through squat, and hold 5, 4, and your toes are so light you could lift them off the floor here. 3, good, 2. Now your hands come to the floor, your feet go back, slowly lower all the way down, and then once your legs are down, extend your toes, come up with your back, and then let your hands help you. Hold here, Bhujangasana, Cobra, or Swan in Pilates. That a girl, I got a great view of you. 10, 9, beautiful. 8, 7, notice how good that feels to be in the upper back. Extended. 5, 4, 3, yeah. We're gonna look right and then look left. Just kind of loosen the neck, chin down, chin up. Now lower the spine. Take your hands beside your hip bones, palms face down, go up with your back, lift up your toes, and breathe. Shalabhasana. 10, 2, good. 3, neck is soft. 4, 5, the power of the breath, it's going to lift you up. 6, relax for a moment. If your hands can interlace at the low back, add that part. Inhale, lift. 10, recover and switch your hands. Interlace the fingers the other way. Come up for 10, 10, and then lower, and then bend the knees. Hands to your feet or ankles. Bow pose, Dhanurasana. Come up. We'll do this twice. 2, good. Good. Just notice how you go up and down a little bit, just as you're naturally breathing, but the neck doesn't have any tension. Relax down, and if you're going to take the other foot, you can do that now, or we'll do a second set, both feet. Here we go. Atta girl. Breathe in, and then push back. And your child's pose, you could have a toe under position to stretch out the feet as well as the spine, the low back. Inhale. Nice. And then come up and grab a sip if you'd like. We're going to take the fanny down. With your inhale, make sure you have enough room behind you. Inhale. And then exhale, just slowly roll down. I'm going to tie this little knot here and keeps going down. And then once you go down, leave your feet on the mat and curl up and down 5 times before you hold. Get the spine articulating. Relax. You can even close your eyes. Relax your eyes. Inhale. You'll feel the low back go to the floor before it comes up. And then we're going to do one more. Once you're up, you can take your arms kind of like a field goal post overhead if you'd like. Hold your bridge, elevated hips. 10, 5, 4, We're going to take that inhale, and on your exhale, lower down. Hands behind your head, lifting up the legs. We'll take a crisscross or yogic bicycle. So right knee extends, left knee extends, torso going to the opposite knee. Exhale. Good. As you cross sides, you'll see that your belly's pulling in and not doming. Your belly won't dome, it will pull in. And 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And then lower your spine, lower your head, lower your feet, curl your hips up. Now this is Setu Bandhasana or bridge. You can walk your feet in a little closer together for a moment. And if you'd like to add on, lift your right leg up and hold it there. And just hold this steady for 10. Take an inhale, let that foot down, and then you're going to make sure your hips are level. And if everything's going okay, extend the other leg up and hold 10. Straight up and down, knee long. So you're trying to stretch that hamstring a little bit here. Jaw soft. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, let your left foot come down. Roll your spine down. And then take your right leg up and hold on to that leg as a hamstring stretch, or come up and do Utthita Padangusthasana. You can hold on to your big toe. The hand could either be behind your head for a little neck support, or you could travel your hand down towards your thigh. Now this leg is you're trying to lengthen it. Hamstring stretch. You're pulling your belly in. You're not letting it dome. You're looking towards your toes that are 6 inches off the floor. Straighten that front knee. Inhale. Straighten both knees. Relax your head for a moment, and you can switch up your leg that's in the air. If you're going to hold on to your two fingers might hold on to the big toe. Stretch out the other leg. Feel your hamstring stretch. Yeah, modification is one hand could be behind the head if you need, or one hand's down. So yeah, so feel your belly pull in. You're doing that with your exhale. Feel your left knee start to lengthen more as your hamstring wakes up. Your right knee lengthens, so there's energy throughout your limbs. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, happy baby for a moment. Here we go. You can even move this. A little rocking is great to release tension. And then let the feet come down, bridging, curl your spine up, go to your shoulder blades. And this time you can interlace your fingers underneath your body, and you might even shoulder shimmy the shoulders closer together. So hold there. I like to close the eyes here and feel the breath go in the nose, belly, ribs, heart. Take an inhale, and then lower your spine down, and then take the hands between your knees, hold onto your feet, and take a supine bound angle. Let the knees be wide, let the feet come in towards the pelvis. And take an inhale, and on the exhale, the hands are going to go underneath the thighs. Prop up till you're resting on a balance point around your sacrum. If you would like to, let go. Your hands are beside. If you would like to, extend. Navasana. So all these are abdominal exercises. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. 7, 8, 9. And then recover, just a little counter pose. Just go forward over your hips, whatever that is, just a little release.
And then inhale, come up.
And the second part is possibly to lift up your big toe and wrap it with your fingers and hold your feet off the floor. Now the shoulder blades are down the back. You might lengthen a knee, you might lengthen another knee, you might lengthen both knees, and then Upavista Konasana, balancing, still abdominals, but there's some stretching and balance, shoulder blades down the back. So 5, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, yep, and you might even try to bring those legs together. This is also called Ubaya or double hamstring stretch. It's okay to modify. You might bend the knees, you might rest. 5, 4, 3. If you fall back, just come right back up. Good, Jean. Inhale. Now I'm going to cross my feet the other way. So the first time I had my right ankle in front, now I've got my left. And I'm just going to take a forward fold pose here. So we're just touching a counter pose in the hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Terrific job. Grab a sip. You're doing great. We're going to add a little bit of back strengthening. Now, the first posterior chain strengthener is a reverse table. So you have bent knees and you're going to lift up. If you care to add on, you can lengthen your knees and then come up. So hold your Purvottanasana or reverse table. 10, 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lower your hips. Good job. Turn on the side. We'll take this one with the forearm and hold. Vasisthasana. Good. 10, 2, 3. Love it. 4. A plank a day. We should have a saying. A plank a day. Keeps the illness away. I don't know. We're going to do a plank a day though. They're really good. Easy, kind of or simple exercise to keep in your routine. So we're going to hit plank on this side. Now the shoulder is down the back. The top arm is stretching open and up towards the sky. A stacked foot position is harder than staggered. Everyone looks good to me. Keep breathing. The bottom shoulder is the most important. It's down the back. Now breathe in. Now this time both elbows come down. We're going to take a regular forearm plank, but we're just on our forearms this time. So hold here. And it's as if you're going through head to toe alignment. So your ear is in line with the shoulder. Your shoulder blades are flat on the back. Your belly might be tempted to droop, but you're not letting it droop. You're pulling it in. Knees are strong and long. Heels are straight up and down. Take an inhale. Now, a counter pose is either Sphinx, forearms on the mat, or higher Cobra, Bhujangasana. So shoulders are down the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then come back to a side plank, and we'll take a tree side plank variation. So I do like to put the foot up first. You can put this on the calf or the inner thigh, and then hold your strength pose. 10, breathe in. I'm going to lower and face you. You're welcome just to flip over. Go to this one. I like to put the foot up first. It's up to you though. Go up. Here we go. And 10. The modification would be the side plank we did earlier without the tree. 8. Lengthen your top elbow. Yep. Did you feel that, Betty? It's like these tiny little things. Yeah, it's like you're putting energy in all your limbs. Inhale. And then exhale, lower down. Really good. Now this is dolphin. Your down dog meets the forearms, and that's it. So hold here. Your heels are pressing towards the floor. Hold dolphin. 10, 2, 3, 4. Notice the heels might get closer to the floor. 4, 3, 2. Now shift towards the forearm plank. Shift towards the side plank And if you would like, put your left foot behind for a modified Mudrasana, or if you want to take a hand, you can. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now lower, we're going to go to the other side. Again, a modification would be forearm plank side, forearm plank with the foot back, or the hand can come down and lift up. All right, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down, take a sip. We're gonna do a little bound angle, so if you're done before I am, just take a bound angle pose, which is also called cobbler. A hip opener, so your feet soles are together. I also like to add a big toe opener here to keep that joint flexible, and hinge. Now you might use your elbows on your inner thighs and hold 10, 2. Feel like your knees are melting into the ground. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And then when you're ready, gently come up and either come to your shins with your booty low or your shins with your booty high, also called high kneel. So either way, you're going to be doing some type of Ustrasana. So one option is both hands come back, lift your heart. And you feel your thighs opening. Good, Karen, I know you know the other variation. So that's inhale. And an exhale to lower. Curl your toes. One arm back. I'm going to go through all of these, but if you would like to just go right into what you know is yours, I'm going to switch it up and this hand comes back. You can. You might decide you can do both fingers back on the heel, lift your heart. And the chin, I know there's a tendency to toss the head up, but make sure you've got a little pomegranate between your chin and your chest. 5, 4, oh, I love it. 3, good, that's it, Michelle. 2. Now we're gonna exhale forward. Let yourself go into a counter pose, a child pose. Pat yourself with your elbows bending, your hands touch your upper back. And then come up to hands and knees. So this is all opening the anterior section. Lift up your right leg. Now you see how your ankle is really close to your hand. Your left hand can come back to help you open up in a Dhanurasana, in and all fours. If your knee doesn't like to have all this weight on it, just double up your mat, or you can do a traditional belly down Dhanurasana. Now try to lift up higher, and lower that hand and that foot. And then when you lift up your left foot, it's towards the sky. Your right hand can go towards the foot and open. 10, 2, that's a girl. 8, 7, 6, lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and then exhale, push back again, a little child's pose. And then we'll go into it, just take a sip here, meet me back into a squat. You're doing great. If the squat pose, Malasana, isn't working for you today and you'd like a modification, you can always take Happy Baby, the pose we did earlier, lying on the back. And if squat's going okay and you'd like to add on, let your hands touch and lower the hands till the palms separate. So you have a few things going. Another modification would be you could always sit on a block, a yoga block, but everyone looks so good here. Now, a little fun variation, just open up a hip. It's also called negotiating cowgirl. Like you're making a deal. Now inhale. On the happy baby, you would just move your knees a little and then take the other to just open up a hip. Yep, and on happy baby, just move that leg to the side. Good. I love it. And then if you would like to add on your feet soles touch, and you go right down the middle, or you just change it up if you're in happy baby. Nice job. Now we're going to let the booty down, grab a sip. We're going to go back to the floor. Nice. So lower legs got some attention. I'm going to make sure, we want to make sure there's enough room behind so that when you lie back, you don't worry about hitting anything. You've got enough mat behind you. Once you're down, right leg up, left leg in front, and then switch it up. And switch. Now a way to modify this single straight leg would be to put a hands behind your head. Feel your belly pull in. We're going to pull the toes back on this next one. Notice there's a lovely hamstring stretch as the leg is up and one leg's down and one leg's up, sort of like a split. And we're going to take 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now take a little breather. And then let your hands come behind your head and lift up your shoulders, lift up the legs, and then hold the legs about 45 degrees. Squeeze them together, keep the ribs down, and hold 10, 5, and then recover. The hands pull the thighs in. You can move a little left and you can move a little right. And then gently roll over to a side and take an arm underneath your ear so you just have a supportive neck position. One possibility is to grab your big toe with your 2 fingers and lengthen through your knee. The best you can do, it could be that you're modifying by putting your hand on your inner knee, shoulders down the back. The bottom foot pushes down to frame the body for balance. Anantasana. Enjoy this. This is a layer for another posture to come. This is a posture in and of itself, but we'll also be using it as a modification in a moment. So notice how that feels. I love this stretch. I hope you like it. Take an inhale. Now we're going to be switching sides, so I'll just be facing you. You're welcome to roll over if you'd like. The 2 fingers are in your around your big toe. That could be your pose, or straighten up that knee, shoulder blade down the back. The bottom foot acts like a little bit of a balance help. That's right, you'd be holding on to the inner thigh. Good, pull it in if it'll go. You might have a little more room as your body warms up. Anantasana. Release all the tension in your body. 9. 5, 4, 3, 2. Beautiful. Now on the next pose, listen to your body, but you're welcome to do a side plank. You're also welcome, so you're doing side plank, you could do a tree pose, or you can take that foot and stretch it up. So listen to your body, but you could also do Anantasana again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, there you go, Shireen. 3, 2, and 1. Ta-da! And that's good. So what does Betty say? At least we can laugh. So at least you can laugh if you try something and it doesn't go as you planned, but in your mind's eye you can practice it, right? So your elbows down. You may do a tree. You may do a big toe. You can just find a variation that serves you. Five, 4, 3, 2, and then lower down. I like it. Grab a sip. That's room for celebration. Good job. We're going to be doing a stand up here in a moment. Now, when you come up to standing, I'm scooting back on purpose. So when you come up to standing, if you would like, you try to use no hands. Try not to use your hands. So one way is to curl your toes and then flatten your feet. Now, did you see how my booty went down? That's just one way. You can get up another way and then come up, no hands. Now, sometimes there's a momentary blood pressure adjustment. There's mine. So once you feel in homeostasis, which is called Samastitihi in yoga, come here. Get full tank. So you're starting with a full tank of biological rhythms. Go out, open up, lift up your right toes towards the same wall that your right fingers are facing. Exhale over. Now you keep on going. You may feel like, okay, there it stops, and that's your place. That's your triangle. Left arm is going to be just doing a few Vinyasa movements. So try to touch the wall, try to touch the floor, go way behind you. Just enjoy. So maybe a few of these. Your body will just guide you. Scapula are moving. The scapula is moving. You're not rigidly affixed in the back body. Now, triangle classic could be an arm up. You may enjoy an arm over. Yeah, it's so yummy. Or behind. So, good. Find your neck area that feels good. 10, 9, 8. And breathe in through your nose. Great chance for one lung breathing. 5. Yeah, just enjoy. So you can imagine you're a piece of taffy getting pulled along. Now inhale and up. Get the blood pressure in check. Pivot your foot. Over. Yeah. Stretching over a slippery counter. Hand down. Enjoy this little Vinyasa for the shoulder up. And it's this big stretch. Your body will guide you. Big, big movement. Glide the scapula. Classic could be up. Maybe you'll go over. Maybe you'll go behind. Breathe in through your nose. Feel the belly, ribs, and the rib cage here and the chest. A light smile helps take the physiology to a calm place. Your breath will lead the physiology so you can relax here. Taffy, pull your arm. Take that inhale. And your exhale can help you come up, soften the knees, 5-pointed star, and we're going to step or walk the feet back in together. Hands at the heart. Ooh, there you go. And grab a sip and meet me back here. Really good job. Feel those hips. See how they feel so good. We're going to take the right foot forward, the left foot back, railroad track position. You can interlace the fingers here and open up. If you're craving more shoulder openers, you're certainly welcome. You're going to exhale forward and your gaze will shift. And it's as if you're steering your left hip back and your left hip forward and your right hip back. Pyramid pose, Parsvottanasana. If you would like to have a variation with hands down, you can do that too. Now take an inhale, press your feet into the floor. You're going to try to balance your way up to vertical and beyond. So both knees are long, you're in a little back bend here. Lift up both heels for a balance challenge. 5. Lower your heels, your hands come to your heart. You'll soften the front knee and bring the other foot to it, Samastitihi. The other foot goes back 4.5 feet deep. Hips square, interlace the fingers, inhale, and exhale, forward fold. Now this is also a balanced pose, and notice how your feet and your legs are working in your favor. Neck is soft. Steer the right hip forward and the left hip back. You may decide you want your hands a little lower on the thigh, maybe the floor, and yeah, there you go. Relax your neck. Relax your jaw. Five, 4, 3, 2. Now when you're ready, you'll come back up. Now you can go beyond midline. You can lift up your heart. You can lengthen your knees and even lift up your heels. 5, 3. Inhale. Lower your heels, and then we're going to take a step forward, Samastitihi, hands at the heart, come back, and we're going to sneak in a Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. One foot can cross. You can also, you can pull your own arm, just see what you need. Give your own taffy pull assist. And intuition will tell you if you need to rotate 10. Down or up, or both. 7, 6, 5, 4. Now we're going to take another inhale. Come up, and one hand's down, one hand's up, or if you would like to add on your own assist, you can pull your wrist. The idea is that you're lifting your spine and then you're going over. So you're not compressing, you're lifting and going over. That a girl. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Take a big breath to that rib cage that's getting stretched, and then bring Samasthiti. And this is a balancing pose, mind, body, breath. So let yourself feel settled and solid. Grab a sip, and we'll meet back here. I feel a tree pose coming on, so we'll feel really balanced before we get into a one-legged balance. You're lifting and spreading your toes a few times. Ideally, you see space between the toes, and you can see the color of your mat beneath the toes. And that really helps with balance muscles here. Now leave the left foot down, or a foot down, and the other foot comes up. So maybe calf, maybe inner thigh. We do a classic tree before we add on our shoulder openers, but if you would like to add on the arms up, you can do that here. If you need to keep them low or at your heart, that's a fine modification. Just hold 10. Imagine your upper back and your back of your head are up against a wall, so you feel length through the back of your neck, not crunchy. Lift through your spine. Now you can stay here, but if you would like to add on a little shoulder opener, you can do that interlace fingers or a cow face here. Breathing in, breathing out. 5, 4, 3. Now take an inhale and release your hands so that they're at your heart, Samasthiti, and foot down. That a girl, and then meet when you're there. Inhale, lift and spread your toes, and your other foot comes up. Calf, maybe the inner thigh. A modification would be to just stay low on the ankle. The arms up. Now, classic tree for a moment, Vrikshasana. Lift up through your spine, lift up through the hips. If you care to add on, you could interlace the fingers at the low back for a safe shoulder opener or a modified shoulder opener, or you can take cow face the other way. Head back. You probably feel your head on your forearm if you're in cow face. Lift up through your hips. Grow tall. Push down strong with the foot that's on the floor. And that'll help with that length cue. That's okay, Jean. We'll meet you at Samasthiti, or yep, there you go, or try again. Now your arms can come out. The hands can be an Anjali Mudra, prayer pose. Lower that foot. Good. Grab a sip if you want. We're going to do a quad. The feet are working, aren't they? The muscles are working. So we're going to do a little quad stretch, Natarajasana. I'm going to turn the side so it's easier to see. Go up. And hold on to your ankle or your foot. And try to balance here. Rib down 10. There you go. 4. Beautiful. 5, 6, 7. Now you can stay here, or you can push your foot into your hand. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gracefully come back to Samasthiti, hands at your heart. Other side. Here we go. Up, back. Hold on. Add a push. Really stretch, take another inhale, and then gracefully come back. Hands to your heart when you're ready. Grab a sip, meet me back here. And we're going to do a little eagle pose now. This is also a leg strengthener. So let me give you in layers. The first is to hands at the heart, have a seat, Utkatasana. Now, that may be all you do. If you care to add on, pick up a right leg over your left and maybe even hook the toes. Whoops, and then you can see I want to return to center. Okay, so the left arm could be under now and the elbows hooked and the hand hooked. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then when you're ready, come up. Let everything, all those locks, the joints lock and they have to release. Hands together at the heart. Layer 1, Utkatasana, a squat pose. Layer 2, for the left thigh up and maybe even the toes hook. And then the other arm comes under, palms together. Garudasana, eagle 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Inhale and slide back up, hands together at the heart. Grab a sip, meet me back here. We're going to do we're going to do warrior 3. And this is Virabhadrasana. Your hands for the first layer are hands below your heart. Lift and spread your toes. Now imagine you're a piece of plywood. As your leg comes up, your torso goes down, one long piece of wood. Here, you may go lower in the torso and higher in the leg. Classically, this is a 90-degree hip position. Open the shoulders. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then gently come up. Samasthiti. We're going to take the other side. Lift and spread the toes. Hinge. As your leg goes up, it's as if your torso is a piece of plywood attached to your leg and you're going to hinge forward. Find your place. Lengthen the knees. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then gently come up to standing, Samasthiti. Good job, guys. Go up with your inhale. Sit through a chair. Hands down, feet back. Bend the elbows. Inhale, up dog. Lift the hips out of push-up, down dog. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you can step or jump up to your hands, place the fanny down, roll down, and we're going to do a rotation. So once you get down, your right knee goes over. Your left arm could do a few more circles, and then you can leave it out. Your left hand can rest on that knee. Hold, and then let your eyes close. Relax, breathe in the nose. And then we're going to be realigning the spine and going to the other side, knee down twist. And maybe do a circle or 2 or 3, your shoulder, you'll know. And then Ardha Matsyendrasana. And then slowly come back and realign the spine. Right ankle to left thigh is going to be figure 4. Reach your hands through and you can move, you can rock, you can open up the ankle. Relax tension in that hip. 10. If you would like to stay here, you can. If you want to roll over and do the teapot, your right foot will hit the floor. Your left hand will open up that knee and your right arm will open up. Take an inhale, and then we're going to switch up the ankle to thigh. So now the left ankle's on the right thigh, the hands reach through, and you might rock a little, you might move your ankle. Just let your body tell you, imprint into the sand beneath you. If you would like to add on, you can go over till your left foot hits the floor. Press your knee away, left arm opens. We're going to take another inhale, and then as you exhale, gently come back. And we're going to take legs up on the wall or Shavasana. You can choose. You might also like a prop underneath your hips for legs up on the wall. You can take your inhales through your nose. And your exhales, get rid of all worry. You're just enjoying the here and now. Clear your mind. And feel that level of care. Feel an inhale of care. And then as you're ready, just wake up your fingers and your toes and slowly come towards a seated position, one that's comfortable for you. And sit erect but without any tension. So just lifting up. And take a full breath in through your nose. Feel your belly, your ribs, and your heart. That's a Dirga or 3-part breath. And we'll just do that 2 more times. Full breath. One more. Breathe in through your nose. Feel your belly, ribs, and your chest, heart area expand. And then release everything else and just notice how nice it is to let go of the past and let go of the future and just feel the power of the now. And we'll stay connected to that for the rest of the day. Anytime we need to just slow things down or get rid of any useless rehashing of the past or worry of the future, we can tap into the power of the now with so much appreciation. Thank you guys so much. So glad to have us here for yoga. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. Good to see everyone.